Now the graph that I had up here just previously was a lot steeper than this one, and it turned out, and you can go back and look at that graph and verify it for yourself, that it was not at all a good power function. The ratio for this part was much different than the ratio for this part. In other words, if I doubled x from here to here, took the 2 points in the graph, then doubled from here to here, took those 2 points in the graph, the ratio was completely different. So that was not a graph of a good power function, and certainly not a graph that would reasonably represent frequency versus length for a pendulum. So what I ask you to do now is take this graph, sketch what you think is a good trend line, and then determine if, in the first place, the y-factor appears to be about constant, or at least your best guess of the y-factor, and how nearly that graph does represent a power function, and what power. Okay? So see if you can determine the best possible y-factor for this graph. It should have a reasonably constant y-factor, and the power p. Okay, remember the power p is the log of the y-factor divided by the log of 2. Now, I'll come back in the next video and we will actually go through that. But see if you can do that yourself. And hopefully you have some data of your own that you could do this with.